Hello, good evening, and welcome back to me playing Valheim, which it's been so long because there've been so many heat waves. But I am back, and I mostly remember what I intended to do, I think. Well, it's not that hard to remember, actually, because I was just getting started in the plains and poking my nose around in there. And somewhere around here, I had done some calculations as to materials. Ooh, yeah. Those aren't the right materials. That's a different game entirely. What the heck did I do with the materials list that I had for... Oh, there it is. There's the materials list for Valheim. I knew I had it around here somewhere. It just wasn't on the clipboard. Haha! So, I have ideas of what I want and what I'm doing and all that sort of stuff. And I should probably eat. Let's have some jerky. And I also have stuff to gather. Coal and black iron and no place to put anything. Okay, and the coal. Fill that up. Whoop. Make sure that this is full, which it is. So what I decided was that black iron is a bit of a pain. Not black, iron is a bit of a pain, so I have actually, I've got some iron to process. So I'm just gonna chuck this in here. Because everything that I need is going to need quite a lot of iron. A lot more iron than it's going to be interesting to gather. So that's why I decided to generate the iron rather than... Now, why do I have 10 wood on my person? What did I have that for? I do not recall. So I'm going to put this away. And we're going to go and see if anything has respawned on the plains that I was messing around with. Let's see. And the other piece of paper that's important, she said, continuing to stand in the portal. Ah, there we are. The one that tells me what my mouse configuration is. If I remember correctly, the plains I was poking my nose into were just over here. Just get this grayling out of the way in the most literal way possible. Now, have any of those little goblins respawned on this village yet? The answer is no. Oh, wait. The answer is yes. And I missed. Hey. Alright, so that answers that question. They can respawn even once I've raised the village. Now, I kind of want to, like, try shooting the locks, but yeah, I don't know if that's actually safe, considering that there's multiple of them there. I don't know, if I shoot one, will all of them come for me? There's only one way to find out, isn't there? I'm not sure if they've noticed that I'm shooting at them. I missed. Oh, now he's noticed. I think fighting locks is not entirely dissimilar. Whoa! From fighting trolls? Oh no, my soup. Oh no, my camera was inside the locks. That's not good. Oh no. My stamina. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. My health, my precious health. Well, the good news is, I think I lost the logs. The bad news is, I think I lost the logs. It's also getting dark. rampaging seems to have gotten concerningly close to my portal. Well, that was an interesting experiment. I think I might have been able to take out the locks. I might have been able to take out the locks if it hadn't been for the goblins. If I hadn't had to divert for the goblins, I might have been able to keep the locks running in circles for long enough to drop it. Okay, deer trophy gets thrown over there. I don't see any reason not to feed the deer meat to my wolves. Deer hide goes there. Oh, I also have a neck trophy. Huh. Okay, it is definitely full night here, so let me... I think you lie on the battlefield, dreaming eyes turned upward to a sky veiled by smoke. The calls for your warriors grow fainter and your eyes close for a second time. Great talons slide beneath you, and that is how I got here. Yay! Memories. The terrible, terrible memories. Okay, neck trophy also over there. Smelter finished. Don't have enough coal to refill it. Alright, that's filled up. Put that away. Fill that up. Fill that with 10 more iron. Now, by my calculations, I should have enough iron here that once it's processed, let's see, boar, thistle, fish, wolf, neck. So we'll put the neck, oops, no, we're putting the neck tail in, we're not taking the neck tail out. I also need a large amount of fine wood. Not full. Okay, so I'm gonna grab the knife here. And whoop. 4 raspberries. Hello, way more pigs than I should have. Let's see if we can't fix that problem. Hi, 3. Hello, nameless one. And 1, and 2. And 4, and 4. Okay, so split that, and then split that, and then split that. Yes, pig, I like you too. Happiness is a fed pig. Aw, look, they're happy and breeding. Okay, then out here. And off to the ridiculous configuration that I used for my wolves. There's Uno. There's 1. Alright. And then split this deer meat. And then split it again. And meat. Meat. Uno has eaten. 1, the meat's right there, 1. There we go. Oh, right, yeah. It's hard to pet wolves. You can't pet them just once. All right. Is it time to turn the gardens over? It looks like it may well be time to turn the gardens over as well. Put the knife away. Pick up the cultivator. Throw the wolf trophy over in here. Onions. Turnip seeds. Turnips. Onion seeds. Okay, turn around. Thank you. Alright. Pick up that cultivator. And plant 1, 2, 3, 4 seed onions. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then turnips. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then seed turnips. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, turnips in the turnip box. Onions in the onion box. Wolf meat in the wolf meat box. Boar in the boar box. Just gonna hang on to the deer for now. Oh my, the pigs are definitely getting it on. I'm gonna need more fine wood. Ooh, my resin stocks are full. Okay, I need regular seeds and I need birch. Ooh, I am very low on birch seeds. That's concerning. I'm also a little low on feathers. Eyes. There's a bunch of teeth. There's my extremely empty amber box. My main concern is that, like, I can harvest my birch trees, which I'm definitely going to be doing, but I don't have enough seeds to actually replace them. So hopefully a couple of these give me some birch seeds. But I think I'm gonna have to go hunting actual birch trees. Whoa! Rude. Hey, come back here. I love it when they knock each other over. Come on. Oh, I think my logging just went up. Which is good, because I think I've had at least a couple of deaths since the last time I did any forestry. My inventory is full yet. I'm still successfully picking up wood, so... Alright. I am full up. Hup. It's a pity that all this stuff couldn't use core wood instead of fine wood, because man, my supplies of core wood are nice. Okay, piles of fine wood there. Full, not full. What the? How and why is there a wolf out here? It's mine? How? Hold on a moment. I'm gonna go need to get my butcher knife because, yeah, that wolf can't be out here. How? How do I have a wolf outdoors? Like, not just outdoors in my base, but outdoors outside my base, across the moat. How did this happen? Sorry about that. What is this over here? Probably something my wolf ate. Well, never turn up your nose at extra resin, especially when your stockpiles are as depleted as mine are. I went through a lot of fire arrows when I was in the mountains. Now, let's see. I am basically one beech tree seed short. I am gonna have to go hunting for wild beech trees tomorrow. Well, at least I got some more feathers. Put the fine wood there. So a full stack of wolf pelts there. Teeth go there, resin goes here. Let's go have a sleep. Let's have some soup and have a sleep. Oh, my soup. Well, I'm going to have to check into my stamina food. What is my quote-unquote current stamina food? Is it still carrot soup, or did I upgrade? Okay, let's see here. Black soup is stamina. No wait, black soup is health, sorry. Carrot soup is 45. Am I on ice cream? Do I have enough onions for onion soup? I don't think I do. 5 stamina on the turnip stew. Yeah, I think I'm on turnip stew, which actually gives me a use for boar meat. So, boar meat and turnips. Although first, let's check the overflow to see if there's any stamina food in there, which there is. Okay. Switch those. Grab this. Put that there. Some more coal. Do some repairs while I'm here. Coal in the smelter. Iron in the box. Smelter. I don't know that I want to go hunting birch trees in this weather, but I also really don't want to do anything more dangerous, so... Oh... Storm God is angry, yo. Is this about the birch trees? I really should change into something that allows me to move faster, but I really don't want to be caught out at night without my good stuff. That is a patch of black forest. That is not going to provide me any birch. Oh, here's some birch very close to home. Huh, a boar died here. Excuse you, I am busy. Raspberries. Always good to be able to feed the boars, which will feed my wolves, which will feed me. It's a nice big patch of raspberries. Dudes, I am busy. And my inventory's full. Well, I don't actually need trophies, so... Okay, I should have emptied out my inventory more before I left the base. That's what I should have done. Oh, hey, there are neck out here. Okay, let's see here. Oh, I've still even got metal on me. Oh man, I planned very badly. Put the knife and the cultivator away. Put this iron back in the box. Boar meat. You know what? I'm just gonna pop the deer in here as well. Raspberries. Put them away. Wood away. That's full. That's not. Okay, that is a much better inventory situation. Man, is this rain ever going to end? I need at least 9 birch tree seeds. Preferably more, but take the birch trees in here. Man, I hate going downhill. At least the rain stopped. Okay, I don't think either of those trees, nope, neither of those trees gave me seeds, so... Okay. 10 seeds. That's progress in the direction I was trying to go. The ideal would be 18 seeds, because that gives me 2 batches. Alright, let's see here. 12 birch seeds. Let's take this load back to base. And see if I can get more. Do. Did I get any feathers? I did. Thank goodness. Feather supply is getting very low, so I'm very happy to see more feathers. Oh, we are about to have a problem, I see. Well, let's store the extra obsidian out here. I'm just gonna put it in here. Not that box, that box. Are you done processing already? Ooh, you are. Okay, that. And this. Coal in there. 10 more iron in there. Actually, I have a full stack of wood, so... $25... $25... Place that there. Place that there. Place that there. Realize that I picked up those 2 trophies again. Do. Hup. Alright. Back out to the birch mines. Definitely more birch over this way somewhere. Like right there. How many seeds do 13? I think that was just 15. All that prep work for going to the plains, and I still didn't do enough. Alright, I still want to find more, but it's starting to get dark, so... See, that's nighttime. Wait, did I get any? I did not get any rocks. Some resin. More fine wood. More feathers. I'll have a nice snooze. There we go. Okay. Believe I will start the day by planting 9 of these birch trees to replace the ones that I cut down. Crying out loud. Come here, you annoying thing. Just what I didn't want. Alright. Alright. And birch. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. Can you not let me just plant my trees in peace? Alright, that'll get those started. Must have missed a piece of fine wood. Shame on me. More birch tree. The deer don't even fear me anymore. They're like, oh, her? She doesn't hunt our kind anymore. I'm gonna have to repair my axe soon. Excuse you. Can you not tell that I am busy? I think that log might have hit that deer, and the deer just did not care. Let's see. 7, so I would like 2 more. That seems like a likely candidate. That's a nice big birch tree. Probably been there a while. good chance of giving me feathers and birch seeds. Whoa! Well, that's quite a cascade. What is the inventory looking like? Oh, not bad. Not bad at all. Still not the number of birch seeds that I really want, though. I think I can get one more tree out of this axe. Okay, let's take this axe home and repair it before I go searching for any more. Oh, wait, I don't need to. I have exactly 9. Still gonna go repair this axe, though. It deserves repair. That neck had better not be threatening my birch saplings. Veggies are still growing. Okay, put those back, put those there. I may have to go basic bird hunting. I am not looking forward to that. That's boring. Still, got a nice pile of fine wood out of all that. I haven't done the math to find out if it's enough, but definitely a nice pile. I haven't written down how much I need, but, you know. Tail in the neck box. Iron and a whole pile of coal. the extra coal in there. And iron. And repairs while I'm here. The extra iron back in the box. Wait, double check to make sure the kilns are empty. Because the one is very slow. Yep, it's empty. Okay. Put another pile of wood through. Okay. Picked up an iron because of course I did. Put that in there. Let's see, what other materials did I need? Needles, linen, black metal. Yeah. I really need to continue with the plane and find a good place to put down a farm. Although in the meantime, I don't remember exactly how long it takes the kids to grow here. Remembering how many days anything takes is just difficult. Well, the pigs are definitely full grown. One, two, three, and four. Okay. Yeah, you guys got real busy. And chuck that out there. And like that. And like that. And like that. And they have some nice noshes. Then they get some busy on. And I depart the premises because they don't actually have children when I'm watching. That's one. That's a regular wolf. That's Uno. This is me splitting the deer meat. Okay, Uno has eaten. One has eaten. Excellent. Y'all are gonna get it on, right? Well, one just wants to stand with their head in the corner, but... Okay. So, wolf meat in the wolf meat box. Boar meat in the boar meat box. Throw this boar trophy in there. A horde is attacking? Which ones are the horde? You know, I'm thinking our fueling. Okay, I think he broke my bridge. This is why I built a moat. The problem is that these, unlike trolls, when these guys end up in the moat, I'm not sure what to do with them. I haven't got a shooting position. Where's the one that was in the moat? We got a problem. Got multiple problems. The heck is going on over there? Come on. They are doing a real number on my stuff. Whatever they are, wherever they are. No, I'm stuck. We appear to be unable to hit each other. Can I just like leave them down there forever? Although they will keep shooting at my stuff. What is the trick to healing shamans? Ow! I do not like being on fire, Sam I am. What is the trick to shamans? I don't actually remember how I did this. Okay, so things I've learned. A, I don't know how to fight a horde. And the horde doesn't know how to fight me. I wonder, if I just sleep, will they go away? I would prefer to attempt the rebuilding in daylight, and also, you know... Fall asleep planning your next day's labor, and in your dreams you complete it, hewing wood, foraging for food, and hunting after swift deer. You return home exhausted but happy, only to awaken and find the day has yet to begin. Well, I don't hear weird-ass giggling anymore. Maybe they did indeed go away in my sleep. Come on, mouse. Like that. Come on, mouse. Did I always have it this open? I don't remember. I'm gonna choose to believe that I had it like that. Okay, you know, I was concerned about the fire thrower guys in the fuelings, but apparently, well, I'd forgotten completely about the shamans. The shielded dudes. I used to know how to fight them. Like, I used to have knowledge. Where the heck is Palisades ended up? Or sorry, Stake Wall. Apparently I didn't have that bit closed. But the one thing about the shamans, apparently, is that they do get bored when I'm sleeping. Whoops. Don't fit through there. Okay. And gotta go find out what the berserker broke before he fell in the moat. What did he break? Huh. It is a mystery. be nice to have killed at least one of them. Like, it would be nice to have the drops. But I'd rather my defenses actually worked. I wonder, can I make the moat deeper on that one side? I'm not sure if I can because water. But if I make it deep enough that the shamans have to swim, they can't shoot my stuff, right? Alright, time to go around and see if I broke any of my stuff. What the? Huh. Like, feelings are a lot shorter than me. The water does not have to be so deep. Still not 100% sure what that berserker broke. Come on. There's definitely some wood in there. But it looks like it's not my wood, so to speak. It's probably gray dwarves or grayling wood. Okay, hopefully I have shored up my defenses appropriately. How were they doing a number even on the stone foundation? How much AoE does that stupid attack have? Okay, hopefully I have made a better workaround for the shaman problem. And I'll just be glad that they didn't send a fire thrower after me. In there. Put that in there. Where did I get all these rocks from? Oh right, I was just mining. Okay. Put the wood away. Put the neck meat away. Oh, right, the rocks. Put the rocks away. On the whole, considering that there was a shaman that I was completely unprepared for, I think remarkably little of my stuff got broken. Oh, my door torch has gone out. Resin in there. If that one ran out, that means that this one is probably pretty close to running out. Looks like the veggies are nearly ready to come in again. That one's fine. Okay. Well, that all was very unenjoyable, but the important stuff came through unscathed. Myself, my manufacturing things. How did that get damaged? Heck, wait a minute, how did any of this interior stuff get damaged? Hey, what? There is no weather for you all to be suffering. Why are you... You're completely covered by both the floor and the roof. I fail to understand. Unless that was left over from the last Drake attack. Yeah, my animals are absolutely fine. I'm fine. My forge was not actually hit. I think I'm lucky. I really need to get a farm started on the plains, though. Ooh, 2 onions for the price of 1. Thank you. Turnips. Onion seeds. One, two, three, 4 seed onions. Turnips. 4 turnips. For seed turnips. Onions. Four onions, 4 onions, 4 onions. Okay. I'd spent so much time around base, I should have expected to be raided. But because I was raided so recently, the chances of being raided again tonight are super low. Turnips and onions. And extra turnip seed for emergencies. Let's have a snooze. Nice snooze. Excellent snooze. Feels like my food is constantly running out lately. Okay. You are still not empty, you slow ass thing. Put that there. Take that. And I made a mistake. There, okay. I fixed it. Coal. Iron. Deep concerns about my number of arrows. Huh. Okay. Wood. Feathers. Flint. Should I have a second stack of arrows? I think I should. Okay. I need to get one more flint. There should be one right outside. So I've got all... Actually, there might even be one inside. Let's check inside first. Because there's like a low area here that is... Yeah, it counts as being water, which means that sometimes I get flint from there. Perfect. I ought to be using better arrows than flint, but frankly, because I can just keep getting flint, okay, those go there. Might as well have those go there. Just... Oh, perfect. That's a stack of 48. What's left in there is a stack of 2. I don't know if that could have been better. I doubt it. 50 wood. Alright. Let's go poke our nose into the plains a bit more. The aftermath of the Lox experiment is very, very visible. Nice. When it comes down to it, no, I want. How unlucky was I? Because I need the needle. Like right around here would probably be really good. Because I don't need to be very far onto the plains to grow my stuff. Basically, what I just need is a largish flat area that I can build some gigantic walls around so that Lox cannot stomp my shiz. And Fuelings cannot harass my shiz. And then all I would have to do is worry about the mosquitoes flying over the wall, which is much less concerning than having Fuelings or Lox just sort of walking over my stuff. So like just past this pond, although I don't want to be too close to water because ideally I would want to raise walls to maximum height and then dig down inside them to make them basically taller. Or dig down outside of them to make a moat, but I'm going to have a portal there, so I don't actually need to have any sort of gate or anything. So what I would really want is like a little hill, like not next to water like this. Okay, I can hear the giggling, but I can't tell how far away it is. wonder if this is really the spot. I think what I want is a little hill. If I make it too close to water, as soon as I start digging down, I'm going to end up with a pond instead of a farm. And I really need a farm. Ponds are not useful to me. I think I got it. I did got it. Patience is a virtue. Patience lets the stamina come back. Huh. Weird for there to be like a little structure here without a chest or a beehive. I rather like here. I do have the water concerns, but it's up. It's already relatively flat. And it looks like fuelings or locks are not currently living there, which is definitely a bonus. Yeah. I think that spot just up the hill from the ruined cabin should be just about right. I'm hearing the giggling again, but I once again cannot tell how far away it is. Yeah, there's not going to be time to do that tonight. But farm location uphill from ruined house, and that is southwest. Southwest of Portal. I maybe should have marked it on the map, but hopefully my notes will be enough. Look around for any more skeeters while I'm charging my stamina. But yeah, the locks and the goblins seem to be mostly over there. That spot over there seems to be pretty much untouched, unoccupied. I think it will do nicely. Sneak 10. I need to sneak more. My sneak used to be amazing. But it's been several deaths since the last time that I, spent a lot of time sneaking. I have a feeling that sneaking on the plains is going to do me a lot of good, especially with fuelings around. Okay, let's see here. I do have one piece of scrap metal, so let's put that in with the others. I got another couple of needles, which is excellent. Now, where did I put them? I know they're in here. Oh, right, they're in here. Do. And raspberries. That's all the iron. And all the charcoal. So, place that. Grab 10 of that. It's already getting to evening? Dang. Where does the daytime go in this game? Okay, so hopefully I have enough stone for my ambitions. need 2 fields. Respectable size ones. Okay, fill this up with wood. Fill this up with wood. Fill this up with iron. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, I don't feel rested anymore, huh? Let's see here. When the deer stew runs out, I still have sausages. Have I run out of boar jerky? No food in that chest for once. Yep, this is the last of my boar jerky. That is excellent. Stamina potion situation here is really weird, but I should make some wolf skewers before I sleep. Wolf jerky. Wolf. Honey. This one wolf chop back. Put this pile of honey back. This is why I don't gather honey at Honey House, because I have that chest full and I have that chest half full and that chest completely full. So have some more stew. I look forward to switching to sausages. Jerky here and the boar jerky there. Okay, I am going to go to bed and then call it a good stream. Because I think I found a good place to build a farm. I just need to actually build the farm now, which is going to involve hauling a lot of stone over to the plains. Alright, have a seat in my raven throne. And this is where I'm going to call it a night. So, upcoming in Valheim, it's going to be getting started on the farm. I think what I'm probably going to do is lay out a wood floor, or at least a wood ring, in the dimensions that I desire, and then build the walls around that. And hopefully that will get me lined up on the axis. Although I'm very bad at finding the axis of the world in this game, but that is my own problem, which I'll figure it out. I will figure out what the axis is, and then I will use it. Right? Right? Yeah, sure, right. But good news is, if you just can't get enough of the Valheim, you can find more. If I can type, haha, there we go. You can find more Valheim on my YouTube channel, which I have just linked to in the chat. There's a playlist there, and you can watch me from the very beginning when I was dropped in by a Valkyrie? Question mark. And right up until the stream before this one. They're all up there. My whole progress, my buildings, my, I'm told, unique approach to architecture in this game, and all of that just waiting there to be watched. Or, if you prefer to see me live, well, I will be back again tomorrow night, not very long at all. Starting at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be playing Risk of Rain for Try Not to Die Thursday, and a friend is going to be playing with me, or at least the plan. My fellow streamer friend, Reki Red, fellow streamer and friend, Reki Red, has volunteered to play with me. And I'm hoping that I can maybe ride his coattails to finally achieving a victory run in the game. Because I have never yet succeeded. I've had a lot of fun, but I have never yet succeeded. So we'll see how that goes exactly tomorrow night. Then I will be back again on Sunday night, starting at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I'll be playing Baldur's Gate 3, where the longest day in Baldur's Gate is finally starting to come to a close. I have realized that all of the things that I intended to do are things that I can't do unless I refresh my resources, which means having a long rest. So it's just one more thing, one niggling more thing to do before I go to bed. And praying that nothing major happens in the night, because oh boy, we are low. We are low on everything. We have used so much of our gas. But I will see how that goes. Then on Monday night, starting at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, it is going to be the last Monday of August somehow. How this month went by so fast, I have no idea. But it's going to be the last Monday of August, next Monday, which means that I will be playing a couple of hours of 1000 times resist, or 1000x resist. I really should find out which way around which pronunciation guide I should be using on that, which is a fascinating game, which is almost a visual novel, but not quite. Almost a walking simulator, but definitely not, and very fascinating, but also very heavy, which is why it's only going to be a couple of hours. So it would be a couple of hours of 1000 times resist, and then I will be switching over to Timberborn and continuing work on the Vixen Lake colony that I started just this past Monday, and working my beavers towards technology. Basically, the whole thing of the game is to work the beavers up to having all of the best stuff and being the happiest beavers in the world, because they are the world, you know. So I will be continuing work on the colony in Timberborn right after 1000 times resist, or 1000x resist. I don't know. And that will be the conjoined sort of Monday stream. Then next Wednesday night, starting at approximately 7:15 or so, once we get enough people together, I will be playing either 100% Orange Juice or Among Us or Scribblet or some combination of the above with my friends, just like I did tonight. Among Us is the game that we play when we have the largest number of people. 100% Orange Juice is the game that we play when we have the smallest number of people. And Scribble It is the game that we play when we have not enough people for Among Us, but too many for 100% Orange Juice. So that's how that goes. And then around 10:15 or 10:20 or so, when my friends abandon me because they do this whole thing at night that they call sleeping, that I've heard of, going to be switching back over to my solo Valheim server, just like tonight, and continuing to crash around and hopefully get started on building a farm and figuring out how to actually have square corners on said farm, because I would really like that. I've seen other people achieve it. It would be nice if I could. I just don't know if I can. So we'll see. And we'll also see just how much I get interrupted. And what a wonderful time for a 60-second ad break just as I finish getting to the end of my schedule spiel. That is just wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Peachy keen. I can't say enough. Except that I do need to say more, because I would like for the ad to be finished by the time that I'm actually saying my goodbyes. So, the plan is that in order to grow flax and I believe it's barley, I need to grow them on the plains. You can plant them places other than the plains, but they won't grow anywhere but the plains. So the idea is to build a giant rock wall that the locks cannot break and that the fuelings cannot surmount, and then have the farm inside my lovely wall. And, if I get particularly ambitious, carving down outside the wall and inside the wall so that the walls are extra tall. But I don't know if I'm actually going to do that or not. I'm still making up my mind, but I will definitely be building the walls as tall as I can, and we'll see how tall that actually ends up being. Because the whole idea is to be protected by the stone walls, so I want them to be tallest on the outside than on the inside. So while I do have intention of carving downwards to get my farm to make the walls taller that way, I also need them to be tall on the outside. So we'll see how that goes. We're going to start with walls and hopefully getting them square, and I'm going to work from there. That's the plan. So, there's a lot of plans and a lot of schedule, but, I have confidence, sort of. I'm doing a lot of things in Valheim that I hadn't done yet. I've gotten further now than I ever have before, so sort of feeling around in the dark a little at this point. But, that can still be fun. So that is my upcoming schedule for the week, all the games that I'm going to be playing and everything that I plan to be doing in those games. Whether the plan be large or small or detailed or vague, I still have a plan of sorts. But, whether they be strong plans or weak plans or vague plans or detailed plans, I still have a lot of fun. Even when the plans fall into shattered pieces at my feet, I still have fun. And I've had so much fun tonight, and I hope that all of you have had at least as much fun as I have. And I hope that you all have a great night. Good night!